102, and I'm sure as we catch up with Embiid after, he'll say this rivalry is just getting started. And I think that's Drummond, not Embiid.
What will you miss about this budding rivalry?
It's over with. Everybody can, get off our backs about the whole, Philly and Detroit thing. We got to focus on the rest of the season right now. Obviously a tough loss. A lot of guys are hurt right now, so we have to, really get guys back healthy, get ready for this Charlotte game, and, keep plugging away.
Zeke, as we look at this Piston team, this is their 5th straight loss, tying the season high. Do you see this as being an area of concern, this space and time right now in the season with this loss, or is there still a lot of time to get your mojo back if you're the Pistons?
We talked about it early, and it's concerning right now. And the reason why it's concerning is because as the season continues to progress, teams are starting to separate themselves and understanding their style of play and how they're going to play and how they're going to go about winning. Detroit is still trying to figure that out, and I hope they can. I'm a little worried right now. When I look at Philadelphia, Philadelphia understands how they want to play, how they're going to win, who's going to have the ball, where they're going to score it at, and even in those tough moments, they still know where to go to get a shot and how to play. Detroit is still figuring it out. The other thing that worries me about Detroit right now is that, to be successful in this league, you do have to have a rivalry. And if you don't have a rivalry, that means that the league is not concerned about you and nobody really cares about you. So right now, when I look at Detroit, I don't know who their rival is. Philadelphia right now is trying to pick some rivalries and make some rivalries. So that just lets you know that they think that they arrived and that they want to start fighting now.
That's a great point about that mind game. And, Kevin, when we talk about the inside play, does it concern you that the Pistons, or are you happy for Philadelphia, put it that way, they had a 54-24 advantage inside. When you look at Drummond and Blake Griffin, they might be the most potent front court in the game, but it doesn't seem like maybe they played that way tonight.
No, I just think Drummond's got to do so much with his team if Blake Griffin's not playing well, not playing tonight. He doesn't play. So he's got to do too much for him. And I don't think they match up well with Philly. Philly went out and lost their 4 shooters from last year. They had Bellinelli, Sarge, Covington, and Ilyasova. But now all of a sudden, Shamet, McConnell, Muscala, they bought some shooters in, so they filled that void. My biggest concern was Philly. They lost all that shooting by adding Jimmy Butler. But they've developed some nice shooters. They're turning the corner, as you said, Zeke. Teams are starting to now separate themselves from each other. They're starting to play some good basketball. They're 19-9, and they're getting some separation there. And, hey, everybody wants that home court. Everybody wants to be in the top 4 in both conferences. And, that's their goal. And their goal is to make another playoff run.
And how about Philly? They did it with Butler injuring his groin in the first quarter, not returning, still